I'm Chris McAlilly.
And I'm Katie Heckle.
And we are the Co-op. And today we're going to be talking about setting the stage for the summer Bible reading plan. Throughout the summer, what we're going to be looking at is the book of Exodus, the story of Moses, and one of the ways in which he sought God in the midst of some of the difficulties he was facing in leadership. Katie, tell us a little bit about Exodus 33 and about Moses at this particular moment.
Sure. Moses is in hard circumstances. The future feels a little uncertain. The people of God have broken their covenant relationship with him, and he's in need of seeking the Lord. And so he does something really intentional. He leaves the city, leaves all the chaos and all the noise, and he goes outside the camp. And he pitches his tent, which he calls his tent of meeting, where he intentionally sought the Lord to meet him, to quiet his soul and to hear what he is to do. Because sometimes when we're meeting with the Lord, we have to intentionally leave the noise and leave behind the chaos and seek him.
Yeah, I definitely know what that feels like. In my life, there's a lot of noise, distractions. My phone is, constantly kind of pinging me with notifications. That's everybody's life. I think one of the things that's interesting about Moses in this particular moment is he does something intentional. He creates space from all of that. It's hard to hear from God when there's so much noise and distraction. And so, I love what we're about to do, which is we're going to follow Moses through this moment where he begins seeking God and speaking with God. What are some of the distinctive moments that we're going to look at over the next several weeks?
Yeah, this is particularly just a framework of seeking the Lord. So we're gonna see how Moses sought God, how he left behind the noise and the chaos, and then how he spoke with the Lord as if he was face to face with him, like you would a friend, like what we're doing here. Moses offers us the framework of remembering God's promises and listening for God's voice. So not just speaking, but to remember to quiet ourselves and let the Lord speak to us. And then to remember to believe in the power of God and to pray bold prayers. Moses prays the prayer of "Show me your glory." And so just encouraged that the Lord invites us to get to pray bold prayers. And then we're going to remember that we can ask for more of God. Moses shows us that we can ask for more of his presence. But then also it's good to note how Moses left, remembering the promise of his presence, that God is with us always.
I think the Bible provides frameworks, language, and patterns that are not just there in kind of an ancient moment, but it provides us with frameworks and language for ourselves. And so one of the things that we'll be encouraging you to do is find your own tent of meeting. And that might look like my friend Tish Warren that we spoke to on a different conversation, a different podcast, about this moment in her life where she realized her life was so chaotic that the first thing she needed to do in the morning was not doom scroll, but to make her bed and create what she calls small order in the midst of great chaos. And then the first thing that she's learned to do is to be still, know that God is God, and to pray to start her day. And that kind of changed things. That would not work for me. I need to be outside and moving and more kinetic if I'm going to find that place of stillness and quiet to listen to God. But whatever it looks like, we're going to be encouraging you to do that. And we'll be finding our way into a rhythm. So the first thing is find your tent of meeting.
That's right.
And whatever that looks like, and then use that as a pattern as we move through the weeks. So when we come back, we'll be looking at week 1. And week 1 is on belovedness and identity in Christ. And so we look forward to following along in this journey with you. And I'm grateful to Katie for kind of leading us in it.